4 words. A Study in Scarlet, the first of the Sherlock Holmes mysteries by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Correct! A magnificent guess, Evelyn.
Thank you, Kitty. And now, dear sister, it's my turn to act out a charade for you.
Then let us switch positions at once. It's a book. 3 words. The Hidden Staircase, a Nancy Drew mystery by Carolyn Keene.
Yes, though Carolyn Keene was merely a pen name used by Mildred Wirt.
And later a host of others.
Yes, yes, Kitty, most astute.
And now it's my turn to act for you again.
Please note, Uncle, that this is not a closed match.
Yes, dear Uncle. Please feel free to jump in at any time with your own guesses. Uncle?
Our uncle is being uncharacteristically silent.
He certainly is. Hello, Uncle. Are you napping?
Have you been struck suddenly deaf by some unfortunate malady?
Shall we investigate further, Evelyn?
We shall, Kitty.
Uncle?
Uncle Chesterfield?
Nothing.
Poke at him.
A fine suggestion. Uncle Chesterfield, I'm poking at you. No response. Jostle him.
At once. Uncle Chesterfield, if you can, please wake up! No response.
Great Lakes!
Do you know what this means, Kitty?
I suspect that I do, Evelyn.
Uncle Chesterfield is dead! A real murder mystery! Thrilling!
How riveting.
Ah, but propriety suggests that we should feel forlorn over the loss of our departed relation.
Yes, dear Evelyn, we should mourn his passing with great solemnity.
Indeed.
And yet...
Yes?
Shouldn't we postpone our period of mourning until such time as we have properly investigated and solved this dastardly crime?
Well said. That is certainly the most prudent course of action.
Avenge first, mourn later.
A fine motto. Add it to Bartlett's.
Avenge first, mourn later. Kitty Knox, sister of Evelyn.
Now on to our investigation.
Yes, suspects. Who would want our dear uncle dead?
Well, I do hate to speak ill of the quite recently departed. I think this situation calls for frankness.
Proceed with all due candor.
Well then, it must be said that our beloved uncle was something of a cad and a reprobate.
Agreed. He was a scoundrel and a lowlife.
Any number of people would be happy to see him shed this mortal coil.
Sadly true. So let us move from motive to opportunity. Who had access to our home to commit this ghastly deed?
Well, there's the 2 of us.
You're right. Evelyn Knox, have you an alibi for the last 24 hours?
I do. I was here in my home with my sister, Kitty Knox, except for a trip to the local library from the hours of 2 in the afternoon until 6 o'clock this evening.
Very well.
And what of you, Kitty Knox?
My alibi is the same.
It is airtight.
With our own names in the clear, that leaves but one suspect left.
Smiggins.
Smiggins, our loyal butler.
Our faithful manservant.
He was always so kind.
Yes. And a bit damn.
And it was all an act.
He's a criminal genius.
Thankfully, we were here to thwart him.
Yes. He didn't count on the Knox sisters.
Girl detectives.
Let's call him in to receive his comeuppance.
Excellent. And I shall grab a vase with which to brain him should he resist arrest.
Oh, Smiggins! Smiggins, come into the drawing room this instant.
Miss Evelyn, I must ask you to lower your voice a bit.
You're in no position to make demands, Smiggins.
Shall I present him with the vase now, Evelyn? Winks.
Not just yet, Kitty.
Forgive my imprudence, Miss Evelyn. I only asked for a lower tone of voice, as your uncle has passed out from overindulgence this afternoon.
Overindulgence?
Yes. I regret to inform you that after having imbibed far too many brandies in too short a time, your uncle has slipped into an alcohol-induced stupor. I tried to stop serving him, but as you know, your uncle can be impossibly demanding while intoxicated.
Oh,
Oh.
you mean he's not dead?
No, miss. He is not dead. Look. You can see him breathing.
Oh.
He is drunk. Again. Just like every Thursday.
I see.
Dismissed, Smiggins.
Thank you.
Well then. I for one am terribly overjoyed that we have not lost our cherished relation.
Of course.
As he is not dead,
No.
but merely drunk.
Dead drunk.
Yes. Hold on a moment. What did you say?
I mentioned that our uncle is dead drunk.
Come with me. As you have pointed out, a person so intoxicated as our Uncle Chesterfield is said to be dead drunk.
Yes, that's the colloquialism.
So when we determined that our uncle was dead,
We can't really be said to be wrong.
not wholly wrong,
Not at all wrong.
and when we fingered Smiggins as the culprit,
We were right again.
because who served the metaphorically murderous alcohol?
The butler in question.
Exactly. So we were right through and through.
Another case successfully solved by the Knox sisters.
Monkey!